Manga-Waido.
My name is Sari Kamijo. I'm an ordinary office worker now, but it's been quite a tumultuous journey to get here. First of all, I grew up in an institution. I entered an institution with my 4 older brothers when I was barely old enough to remember anything. Apparently, my parents were gambling fiends and they disappeared together. After that, my brother got a job upon graduation from high school. On the other hand, I decided to go to college at my brother's urging. Then the problem was living expenses and tuition. I'll do whatever it takes to earn my own money. So I worked at a cabaret club to pay for school while I went to college. Balancing the two was quite hard, but I was still able to do my best because of my boyfriend at the time.
Sorry. Thanks for all your hard work. Did you work late yesterday too?
Yeah, but I have a test next week, so I have to study.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, which section is it on?
Come on, get it together. He's my boyfriend, Kento. He was unreliable in some ways, but he was pure and kind, and at the time I thought I was protecting him. I went up to senior year and got a job offer for my first choice company. Kento also got a job offer at one of the biggest companies in a well-known industry. After graduation, we both worked and thought that one day we would get married, but...
Sorry, can you lend me $1,000,000 yen? You know how I've been saying for a while that my mother's in the hospital? As a result of the tests, a rare disease was found. And there's talk about a treatment that hasn't been approved in Japan, but may be available in the US. I asked my relatives to help me out, but I'm still short $1,000,000 yen. I can pay it back as soon as my application for the high medical expense scheme is approved. And if that doesn't happen, I'll pay it back as soon as I start working. Please! I can only ask you for this, sorry!
Okay. In the end, I trusted Kento and decided to lend him 1,000,000 yen. I made an IOU, and with the company Kento was going to, I thought he'd be able to pay me back in no time. Besides, I wanted to help Kento at worries which I, as a parentless person, could not understand. However, since then, it has been difficult to get in touch with Kento, albeit gradually. At first I thought I was probably having a hard time taking care of his mother, but gradually he stopped coming to the university, and even if I could call him occasionally, he would immediately hang up saying his mother was having a hard time. In the end, I completely lost touch with Kento upon graduation. Then I started working and I was just trying to adjust to my unfamiliar new life. I realized that it had been 2 years since I graduated from college. One day, when I was almost about to give up, "Oh, by the way, I met your ex-boyfriend Kento recently." "What?" "He contacted me out of the blue and we met at a cafe. He invited me to a business meeting, but I didn't know what it was, so I turned him down." "Did he say anything about his parents?" "Parents? They seem to be very well off wearing brand name clothes and stuff." "I see. Do you have his phone number?" "Yeah." "Give it to me!"
Yes, this is Ino.
"It's been a while. It's Sari."
What? Oh, sorry. So, what do you want?
You know what I'm talking about the $1,000,000 you owe me.
Oh.
I tried calling him again and again after that, but he never picked up. It seems that he's determined to get away with it. I'm gonna have to do whatever it takes to get him to return it. But what am I supposed to do? As soon as I thought about it, I thought of a certain person. "Oh, hello? It's Sari."
Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it? What's up all of a sudden?
"I wanted to talk to you about something." And a few days later,
Oh, sorry. You look like you've settled down now.
"Well, I'm working a steady job now. The person I call on the phone is my brother, Shun Kamijo. It's been a few years since we've seen each other like this, ever since we met briefly when I worked at a cabaret." "What are you doing now, brother?"
I lived in a pachinko parlor until last year. Then I worked as a handyman, and now I'm a bartender.
"What? You quit your job when you got out of the institution?"
Well, I can't stay still. So, what did you want to talk about?
"Yeah, about that. I told my brother about the incident with Kento, and if I get it back, I'll give you half. So can you help me out?"
Sure. So what do we have on him?
"A phone number, and I hear he's been seeing some of his college classmates lately. Can we get it back?"
Easy. Let's go say hello to this Kenta-kun right away.
"What? Say hello?" It was just a few days later. My brother immediately called me and sent me a photo. There was Kento wearing a nice watch, and next to him was my brother with a smile on his face.
Are you sure this guy's your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, I'm sure, but how did you...
I've got the address and most of what he's doing now. So next, I'm gonna go through the credit transfer process.
After that, my brother proceeded his plan. First, he transferred half of the 1,000,000 yen from me to my brother. Now my brother will be able to collect the money himself. As instructed by my brother, I sent Kento a content-certified copy of the assignment of the debt, but he still did not respond. The phone call still went unanswered. I thought it was stuck, but a few days later, my brother suddenly came to my room.
Oh, stamp here and here.
Wait, what is this?
What do you mean? We're going to trial. I'll proceed it from here. Oh, and Kento will probably call you in a month. But don't answer it when you're alone, and call me over.
Okay. As my brother said, about a month later, Kento called me. I didn't answer when I was alone as he told me, but called my brother and called him back.
Hey, sorry! What's with the court case all of a sudden? Oh, it looks like he got the letter from court. Hey, sorry. Just have a random conversation. And if he gets mad, turn it to me.
Kento was quite impatient with the trial and kept making excuses like, I'm sorry and I'll pay you back little at a time. But I told him firmly that I don't trust him at all and I'll settle the matter in court. Then Kento, as expected, started to get upset, so I turned it to my brother.
Hello? This is Sari's brother. Huh? Her brother? You have nothing to do with this, do you? I've informed you about the assignment of claim. I'm a plaintiff in this case, so I do have something to do with this. Anyway, please don't take this to court. It's just a loan between individuals. Calm down and listen to me. If you return the money in a lump sum now, we can reduce the amount, you know. But if the claim is approved in court, you'll have to pay back exactly what you owe. I don't care. I don't know what the bill is, but I'm not paying it. You know, I'm on a team now. Okay, that's enough.
What? Are you sure you can hang up?
It's fine. Okay, sorry. Let's go to the courthouse together next time. Oh, and make sure you block all incoming calls again.
That's my brother. Then the due date came, the two of us went to the courthouse. But Kento did not show up. My brother laughed and said,
He threw away his last chance himself.
After that, there was a ruling that our claim was accepted, and we could foreclose against Kento. I thought we were going to seize a lot of things from now on, and that would be the end of it, but...
I think we'll have to talk to him once before that. There are a lot of things I want to ask him personally.
With that, my brother called Kento and arranged to meet with him. Then came the appointed day. Kento came later, and upon seeing my brother's face, he suddenly began to panic.
What? You're the guy from that time! It's been a while. How have you been? I got someone on my side too! This is our boss! Hi, my name is Tokiwa. It seems that one of our members has been indebted to you.
Boss? Member? As soon as Kento and the man claimed to be the boss sat down, they asked if they could work out a deal to reduce the debt and pay it in installments, but my brother...
This isn't getting anywhere, so I'm going. Tokiwa-san, from now on, I'll be sure I'll be causing a lot of trouble for you and yours with the garnishment of wages and so on. But I'll be counting on you, okay? Wait. As the head of the company, I am obligated to protect him. And if that happens, it will be you and me this time. Are you sure you want that? Oh? Is that a threat? You know, the foreclosure order doesn't come from me. It comes from the court. Huh. This is a civil matter, and a past love affair no less. You can't bring the company into this over something as trivial as that. It's a civil matter, but if you don't comply with the orders, we'll take your company to court. What? Oh, it's bad for the company if the court gets involved, right? Do you have something to hide? No. Oh, I mean, Kenta, if you sell those expensive watches and suits, you could probably get $1 million out of it. That's... You can't do that, can you? Because it's fake.
What?
Sorry. This guy called a college classmate out of the blue to talk business, right? That's a common tactic.
I later heard that my brother had been eyeing Kento as a member of the scam company from the beginning, so my brother found out Kento's whereabouts from his cell phone number and he pretended to be a naive sucker and contacted Kento. He got information from him and even took that photo with him.
Well, from the top management's point of view, it would be a problem if one employee's screw-up caused a stir. If it were me, I'd cut off at least one of the frames. I think it's best for the parties concerned to resolve these matters amongst themselves. Well then... What? Hey, boss! Oh no, it looks like he's abandoned you. So what do we do now? You're an adult. You understand, don't you? There's a judgment of foreclosure, which means that if you ever gain any more assets, they'll be seized as well. You'll never be able to buy a car, or a house, or get married. You'll live like that for the rest of your life. And in the end, You'll be alone. I'll pay! How much? How many times? How? $1 million in one lump sum! I'll borrow it from my parents! How come it's just the principal? Don't you know what interest is? Well, I'll take the $1 million if you pay now. Now? Now. Right, sorry?
Yeah, now.
It's Sunday, so the bank is... I'll have my parents transfer the money tomorrow. Hey, how long do you think Sorry's been waiting for? And borrowing from your parents? I thought your parents were very sick. You know something? My sister has always been on her own doing her best. And you tried taking advantage of that. Just pay the money back, and don't ever get close to my sister. I'm sorry! I'll call my parents right now! You're lucky you have parents to cry to.
Kento then called his parents with trembling hands and explained the situation. The parents were naturally furious, but their voices were so energetic it was hard to believe they were sick. You're amazing, brother. Maybe you should go back to your old job.
My old job? A loan shark? Well, collecting money is fun, but the suits are too tight.
That's right. When my brother left the institution, he got a job at a finance company. I was a little worried when I heard that he already quit, but as you can see, he did a brilliant job that showed no sign of blanks. Then the three of us dropped off as much as we could at the ATM, and all the rest was transferred from Kento's parents the next day. Kento also called me to apologize. The reason he borrowed the money in the first place was because he was worried he wouldn't get a job. In other words, it was a lie that he received a job offer from a major company. In the end, he played hard with my money and abandoned both college and employment. However, the 1 million yen soon disappeared, and he ended up getting to other debts as well. Kento, who was in need of money, met Tokiwa and became a contract employee of his private company.
Sorry! I'm really sorry! I'm sorry! So let's get back together!
Idiot! Of course I'm not going to take him seriously. By the way, that scam group is having a hard time right now getting sued one after the other. They got what was coming. And when things had settled down, I tried to give my brother the promised 5 million yen.
Oh, I don't need it.
But...
It's been a while since I've had the pleasure of collecting money, and it was the first time you ever asked me to do something for you. So I was happy.
What?
Well, we're family, so if you ever need help again, just ask. I'm ready to help you with any more complicated financial problems.
Right, I'm counting on you, big brother. Does my brother's unexpected kindness mean 1 million yen in interest? And from now on, we are just two siblings, so let's help each other more. That's what we promised each other.